to take control of this ship. Combaticons, combine into Bruticus.
Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos.
Oh, what a joy these Combaticons are. From the great design of all of these guys to the beautiful combined mode, make this team amazing. Now the ones in the Combaticons are Blastoff, Swindle, Brawl, Vortex, and the leader, Onslaught. All of these guys are great. And for less than $100, these are a steal. Now let's get into each of these guys one by one. Now starting off with Swindle, here he is just chilling. He looks great. He does have a backpack, but he's like a core class. What do you expect? And with being a core class, this is like all the articulation for the others. He has a waist swivel, a full-on head swivel, can look up that far, can look down that far. He can have almost a full 360 if you, at the arms, and he can go out that far, and double jointed elbow, and only 3 of them have it. The other 2, I think it's Brawl and Blastoff. Those are the 2 that don't have double jointed. And he has a really nice knee bend because of transformation. He has a down, an up, a tilt, and even a tail swivel for transformation. So these guys are all very nicely posed. And a fun thing about my Swindle, he has a very big factory issue where let's pull up a picture of how he should normally look. Yeah, his eyes are supposed to be purple, but they made them red. But I think it looks awesome this way. Like, I am very happy that it's like this instead. I prefer this. It's really cool. Now with these guys being so small, of course there will be issues. So for Swindle, his arm keeps like getting hit by this door, so it can't like fully bend and all that, and like it can just be very troublesome. And again, with this flap here, just moves in and out, but he stands really well, which is really good. And let's get on to his transformation. All right, so first you want to fold that down, fold in the head. Let's take the whole Jeep part of it, like the whole front. Do that. Let's swivel the arms. Then this part normally pops off, so I'm kind of used to it. And then there's a tiny little tab here. It goes right there. It goes just like that. Fold up the door, and that's one of the sides. And then let's go ahead, get that. There we go. Then fold up the door. Then what you want to do, you want to grab that panel from the foot, fold that out, take the toe, swivel it, take that toe, swivel it, tab these together. If they want to, come on. Tab together. There we go. So tab those together, and then move the whole section up like that. So now it should be on the front of the legs. The whole foot assembly should be on the front of the legs. And then just want to do a little fold action right there. It's going to look like a mess right now, but you want to just take all this. Oh, forgot to fold out the window. There we go. Fold out the window. Tap them together again because he likes to untab during transformation. Pull that up again, and then this is all about just like aligning it and stuff properly. And again, get this tapped in. I'm redoing. Alright, so now we just gotta get this in there, and this in here. There we go. Tab that together. And then if you undo this like bust thing, grab his roll bar cage thing that goes on the top, put it in those two pegs right there, and it should have it stay together all nice and snug. So there is Swindle all transformed. This is a very nice low Jeep. There's like barely any gaps except for just like that, and it's very nice and compact. And normally the transformation is a little aggravating, but sometimes it's not and you get lucky. But this guy's great. Yeah, he has pinned wheels so he can roll pretty well, which is really nice. And his accessories are rocket launcher thing, and you can just fold out the handle. So yeah, he has a rocket launcher, a pistol. So yeah, pretty swindly guns. But that is Swindle. Bring Vortex in here. I am in love with that head sculpt. Look at that. Oh, it's so nice and like angular, like more modernized, I guess, more like anime-esque, which I love. I love that about this figure. He is so much fun, and I did put Decepticon symbols on each of them just because it's third party, so it would not have that. And yeah, this guy's adorable. He has great posability, just like Swindle, if not better. Only problem, the legs are on ball joints, so they're very loose. And that's kind of a common theme with the air ones. So Blastoff and Vortex kind of have that same issue. Yeah, I love the rotor blades on the back, how it just, see, and if you just like flip up these little panels, boom, shorter turrets, yippee. Yeah, so, oh yeah, this also doesn't like to stay flush. It just like, which is a little annoying, but yeah, so let's get into his transformation. Alright, so transforming Vortex is actually pretty fun. So first you want to use that double jointed arm, get that tapped into the side, and then just want to swivel the head. At least that's what I do to make it less obvious in combined mode, but fold that whole thing up, and then you want to first just take off the rotor blades so it's easier, and then unfold those, just tab these together, and then go ahead, fold the feet up just like that. And then sometimes it gets like stuck or something. It's kind of weird, and you have to like force it through, which is a little concerning for the longevity of that part. And then just tab that together, put that in, fold those back up, make sure everything is still nice and solid and tabbed. And then you want to grab the rotor blades, put that back on, like that, and then you want to grab his gun, position this so it's out of the way, and there's these gaps right here, and these go right in front of here, so it just softly, very softly tab in. Sometimes it doesn't even like to tab in. But yeah, that's the transformation for Vortex. Now, Vortex's alt mode is very, very nice. I enjoy it a lot. It doesn't stay together the best, but that's okay. And the weapons that are like the shoulder things, you can go on the forearms to give it more of a attack helicopter look. And this kind of gives me vibes of like Blackout from what is it, Revenge of the Fallen? Yeah, Revenge of the Fallen. And it does have like little landing gear here and there, which is really nice. So if you want, you can just prop your little Vortex down on the ground, and there we go. So there's that, and then both of the flyers have these little pink things. So if you want, you can see that gap right there. You can just put that there, and you can move, let's just grab Swindle's pistol, and you can put that underneath there if you want. So now it's like really armed up, which is really cool. I love how they have that. Sadly, it's not like stand adaptable, but that's okay. But yeah, that's Vortex. It's a lot of fun. The wheels don't move. I do love the design of the helicopter as well, and that it's actually kind of solid, but normally that's kind of loose, so be careful with that. And since this is pinned, you can spin like a dream. So yeah, that's Vortex. Next up, we have Onslaught. So he is a lot of fun. Again, pretty good posability, double joint arms, got head that can look up with that flap and down, got really good out, all that stuff, which is really nice. Got waist swivel as well. This guy, he had like one problem for me, and that was no ankles, because like normally it's just supposed to be like that, and so he would fall back. But the combiner like port, you can fold down, and so now he has ankles. So now he's like perfect. He has really strong ratchets, because why wouldn't he? He has combiner legs. So, yeah, he's great. He's a lot of fun, and let's get into his transformation. So, first things first, pull down his chest, fold in the head, pretty standard Transformer stuff. Double joint, or use that double jointed for the arms, fold those all the way up. Then, there we go. Yeah, just do that. Go ahead, just take that turret thing back there. So swivel, then tab the arms together. It's a little loosey-goosey right now, but that should change. And then fold in the little combiner ports. Fold in the feet. Fold down the windows. Tap all this together. Bring these up. Actually, no, don't do that yet, because you still need to collapse the legs in a very strange manner till it gets there. Now fold those little flaps, and then fold out these little flaps. Put that in front like that. And then fold out these little flaps on the sides. Tap that back together. And then you want to take Bruticus's back gun. You want to swivel those so the screws are on top. And you want to tap them into those little ports right there. So there is Onslaught all transformed and ready to go. The alt mode for Onslaught is very, very nice. It's very nice and compact. The only visible thing are like the hands, but it's actually pretty concealed, which is very nice. I like how they incorporated the giant guns from Bruticus's back into it to give it more like a missile car thing look, and both wheels are pinned, so he has no problem at all at rolling around. And you can even make this alt mode bigger by using all of these parts to make a big old trailer. So let's do that. Alright, so first you want to start with the feet, and you just want to swivel the toe, bring that piece out, and unfurl the wheels, just like that, and it should be this way. So you want to do the exact same thing over here, so swivel the toe, open that up, and take out the wheels. Then you just want to very easily just tab those together. And then you want to take the chest piece of Bruticus, you want to fold down the head, fold down the horn on the head, fold down the antennas, put this up like that, and fold in these little flaps just like so. And then you just want to, there's that right there, and those little holes. It just goes right in there, just like that. Then you want to take the back piece that has the unconnected to it in combined mode. You want to take those down, fold out those extremely tight little pieces, and then you see this right here, those tabs will go into this little slot. So you want to go into the back now, you want to just slide that in and then tab it, and then there are these tabs here that go into that hole, and those just tab in very, very nicely. So just like that. Then you want to take the crotch piece and you want to unfurl it all the way, fold the skirt pieces down just like that, and then you just want to take it and very nicely tab it in just like that, and then just take this up, position it. There are these tabs here and those holes there, and just go right in just like that. Then you want to take these like rocket pod things with the hands inside and just put it right in there just like that. So it's a very, very crappy trailer, 100% very crappy, but it's there, and Onslaught still rolls like a dream. So now moving on to who I think is the most problematic in this set, Blastoff. It really pains me to say that, but it's just the legs are very, yeah, he doesn't have any heels, so he can barely stand. His pinned knees are extremely loose, same with ball jointed hips, and his waist swivel is very, very tight. And because of, yeah, he's just not really that good. He only has a single bend at the arms, but his spaceship mode definitely makes up for it. So let's get into that. Oh, and Blastoff comes with this gun right here, and he comes with this like double quasar cannon thing. You can take him off, put him on the sides of the wings if you want to. Alright. Now getting into the transformation for Blastoff. As you can see, he already fell over. Just tab in those panels, swivel the hand, tab in the panels, swivel the hand, just like that. Fold down the head, and just take the arms, fold them up above the torso, and they do not tab in, by the way, so it's very softly. And then this is the only thing that holds them together, these tabs and those holes. So boom, just like that. It's the only thing that holds the front together. It's kind of stupid. And let's go ahead, swivel the feet, take down these wings, or not yet actually, let's keep those fold up. Do like all of this strange stuff, and it has to be exact or it won't fully go in, which is a little annoying. So get that all in, get all that situated, close the flaps back up, move the feet up, and then now you can unfurl all of this. So have the the spaceship wings connect to the torso, and there's your very weakly connected Blastoff. Now I will give this little guy credit. He does have like little landing gear that you can fold out, but this back is just atrocious. That is not good. It is not sturdy. This front likes to untab a lot just because it's only held on by this part, and it's not that good, and that pains me because Blastoff is one of my favorite Combaticons. But bringing in these things here, you can just tab them in at the bottom, just like that. So just tab them in, really generic. But the same thing that Vortex has, Blastoff has his own little one, and it goes right into that little gap right there. So you can put that there, and you can just, I guess, attach his gun there if you want more firepower for a spaceship. So yeah, it's kind of sad how this guy got the worst of them all. It could just be QC, but he is my least favorite, and that pains me because Blastoff is so cool. But yeah, that's Blastoff. And the last Combaticon to look at is Brawl, the tank. And oh boy, is he amazing. The only problem, his knees. And they're pinned too, so you can't fix it. It aggravates me a lot. But this guy is great. I adore him. He does only have single joint at the arms, but that's completely okay. He has a waist swivel. He has everything you would want. And despite him not really being able to stand that well, he does have big heels. So that's a plus. It's a pretty big plus. If only the knees weren't so loose. It's a pain. But he comes with these like double Uzi little things here. So that's pretty neat. Yeah, let's get into his transformation. Alright, so the transformation on Brawl is a little finicky at times. So first, just untab that, take off the whole entire top of the tank just to make it easier on yourself. And then you want to fold that down. So there's that tab there and that tab's in there. And then you just want to take this panel, fold that, and do the same on this side. So fold down, panel, boom. There's like basically the front half of the tank. And what you want to do, he has like a backwards hinge at the arm for some reason for transformation. So you want to access that and just very nicely fold those down, just like that. So yeah, there's the front half of the tank. Very simple, very easy. And just tab those into the side. And now for the back of it, which is a little finicky. So we got the feet. You fold in those heels and just swivel them around. Don't do anything with them just yet. So swivel the waist. And this is another one of those things with Blastoff. It has to be very precise how you do it, or else it won't fit together. So just get all of that accordioned down, just like that. Normally this gives me a lot more trouble, but it's not today, which is nice. So get that tread connected, same with that tread, and then just fold the feet in like that, and just take the tank barrel, fold it, that little tight thing around, and now you have, never mind, don't do that, and now you have yourself a nice little tank. So, very nice. Brawl here is definitely the best, like, put together all mode. Nothing, you can, like, nothing will move on this. It's very well and put together. And unlike Swindle here, he doesn't need a roll cage to keep him together. So he's definitely the most put together. His tank barrel can go up. He can swivel it around. That's like all he can do. He can also just like poof if he wants to. You have to do that during transformation though if you want it. But he can poof. He can poof. Here's a picture of him poofing. So yeah, there's Brawl, and he's a lot of fun. You can take his little double Uzis, fold in the handle, and just like put it on the side if you want to, like that. Fold in the handle, and just, yeah, he can do that. So yeah, that's Brawl. Right here, I'm just assembling the gun of Bruticus. So, yeah, pretty simple. Just grab all the little guns and parts from each, and that's what the gun should look like at the end. Right here, I'm just taking apart the trailer so I can get all the parts ready for the combined mode. Jeez, but he is big. Like, he's so big, I can barely fit him all the way into the frame. Like, that's insane. And with this extra gun, oh my gosh, he's awesome. And I find it funny how they just have a shockwave gun.
Prepare for termination! What? How dare you insult me like that?
Now with the looks, he has amazing posability. Let's get into it. Now Bruticus' posability is great. I don't know how I'm gonna show it though because of how big he is. So he has an up that much at the head, a down, a bit of a tilt. Yeah, it's kind of hard to show. He has like antenna movement, but that's more for transformation. And then he has a full swivel at the head. He has a waist swivel, which is very nice. He has like these turrets in the back, he can move up and down. His arms can go out that much, but if you want, you can lift these little wheel parts up more to get a bit more. And then it has a very tight bicep swivel, same with a very tight, oh, there goes the arm, that's actually fine. Then it has a pretty, has a tight swivel there at the arm, and another, like, I guess another swivel, and it has, each finger is fully articulated, which is very nice. I appreciate that a lot. And it has a wrist swivel as well, and technically double jointed, but for Vortex, that's how much it can go. And for Blastoff, let's just take him off. It can go a lot farther, because the arms aren't in the way, which is very nice. So you can do that much with Blastoff. But yeah, it's kind of weak, which is a shame. And of course, the same thing over here. And you can go back to if you want for some reason. And the same limitations for arms for going out and stuff. But this one seems that it can go up farther, which is nice. But his front skirt can move up, so you can get that much forward and that much backward, unless you take off this like butt plate thing, then you can go probably pretty far out. Let's move these up, so you can show the spread. Very nice spread. Let's get those. And very ratcheted too. And there goes Vortex again. Yeah, the arms don't really stay on the best, which is a little annoying. If there's a little, like another tab or something, I felt like it could have been a lot better. But there's also a like thigh swivel that you have to like unlock or something, which is a little strange. And then you can go back that far and forward, not over, because it's a knee, doesn't go forward. And then the tank can like swivel if you want. You can do like that if you want. I don't know why you would, but you can. There's no swivel down there, but there is a tilt and a toe pivot. So yeah, he's hindered at the top and not at the bottom. It's kind of weird. And here he is with Core Shockwave, Trigger Happy, Locky's Nemesis Prime, Steve, Randy, and here's the $1 million question. Is he as tall or yet taller than Defensor? Well, nope. He's definitely smaller. But then again, these are each core, like, class size, and these are deluxe and leader. So, yeah, if this was upscaled, though, oh my gosh, it would be perfect. Yeah, he's definitely bigger, though. But he definitely poses better. So, wrapping up my review on Panzer Legion 5 from Pocket Toys, aka not Bruticus, he is an amazing team. There are flaws with each of them, but they are core class size, so I can kind of look past it. It's just some hindrances in the actual combined mode make it less enjoyable than I would like, but he is still a joy to mess around with. And I think my favorite is either Onslaught or Swindle. So, yeah. These guys are great for like 60 or so bucks. It's definitely worth it. Like, I can't tell you how much fun I've had with this guy in the past and like now as well. He is just amazing. Everything you would want, and maybe, who knows, maybe even a little bit more. But that has been my review on Panzer Legion 5, aka not Bruticus, from Pocket Toys. Have a good day, night, morning, evening, wherever you guys are in the world. Hope you have a great one. Bye-bye.